This great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Washington Redskins and the Chicago Bears. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They go with Washington to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Washington gets it going right. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Washington. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
The Redskins send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. This will be fielded at the 17. Powerful running. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bears take over.
Ready? 10 logo. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Rose. And that is incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and it's 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
A little bit too much, man. That's a run, man. Get your ass on over there.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Rose able to find Shaheen, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Ready? Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. We got 4. Look at me. Go. Watch it. Switch. Greystone, Travis. Check 3. Hit it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Gonna give this time to the tailback. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Cuts it out to the sideline. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 52 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in for 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I just need to do this one right here, and that's it.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game.
Oh, come on.
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Washington. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, no.
And that will be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. And he fields it cleanly. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, throws. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen.
Oh, come on, Pat boy. You
Just
can't
a
get
short
between
gain
that.
that time as they're able to get him down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Pull it high. Ready? Snap.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. Now the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd.
Watch the curve.
Operating from the gun. Rose firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh, come on,
and
big boy.
that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. That's taken in by Callaway. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 15-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open.
Come on, Fat boy. You don't tell me you ain't going
to. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game.
Why do you got to be dirt?
They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rose. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Rose. This will be caught just inside the 10. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. The kick by Joseph is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
Yes.
I'm not sure about that, but
no.
I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
I forgot to do it. I said I forgot to do it.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, this fucking bullshit. Oh, my fucking God. You going to tell me I'm on the fucking play, and you tell me I can't catch it? Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
As they are now on the board here.
Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts.
That's exactly how I fucking lose games, because of fucking bullshit like that.
That should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed
that should have been fucking a straight SWAT or a fucking INT. You gonna tell me I couldn't do neither one of them?
And this will be a touchback.
I can't catch a fucking goddamn ball and get thrown right at my ass. Fucking ball getting thrown right at my ass. I can't catch that shit.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
the kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 2nd and 9 now. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah. Why can't I catch that ball?
That's a big time.
It dropped right in the fucking middle of my hand.
It's really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
And I'm using that shit. But I can't catch that shit. I can't catch a deflected pass.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Rose.
Look at that shit.
And that is incomplete.
This dude completely like got both hands on the ball.
Penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation,
look at that, 2 hands on the ball.
defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now? I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. 2nd and 13.
Come on, Bill. Get out the way.
Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will go down on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Man, I cannot get looked on.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Back to throw. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Here we go again. Stop. 58 to Mike.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Why did he back up?
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Redskins have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown
Are
there.
you looking forward?
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
90 is the mic.
On 1st and 10, Rose. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, my God, fat boy. Hold on to the ball, man. How you going to hold on to the ball that long and then just drop it? Look at it. He got 20 on the ball and he's going to come down and even drop it.
50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one
Look at
back.
that. Only he got 2 hands on the ball.
Quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
And up. 60 Pittsburgh. Watch tight end. 4 down. Now. 90 is the mic.
To throw on 3rd down. Rhodes nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Now it's Tate.
What?
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wild card matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wild card bout. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Go! 50, plant. It's our time.
From the gun, Rose going up top for Miller.
Come on, they won't let me catch a fucking floating ball. Get the fuck out of here, man.
They took their shot all right,
they won't let me catch a fucking floating ball.
And it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball
Get the
that
fuck
is
out of
thrown
here, man.
downfield. And
That's just so
look, it doesn't
fucking
matter
whack.
whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually,
fucking
that
ball
becomes
floating in the
man
goddamn
on
air.
man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Fucking ball was just floating in the air.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Now back to throw. That's into the hands of Edwards. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Again, he throwing the ball all up on his head, but he can't fucking goddamn deflect it.
Someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. This is taken around the 12. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
At the 22-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, exit. 90 is the mic. Here it comes. Here it comes. 90 is the mic. Check.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Why would he not be able to catch that pass?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Rose. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open.
Go off the field, man. Just fucking run like a goddamn...
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
Back to throw. Rose. They'll leave it for Cohen, complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Come on, let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, ready. 60, Pittsburgh. 1, 2, be draw. 1, 2, be alpha. 58, come on. So we got man. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Man, ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He completes it to Tate. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. Well, he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, Rose. And Callaway taking it in left side. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and
Oh
football
God, just threw that fucking ball. I'm like literally throwing this fucking ball.
He's a stat
Fucking
sheet
tap the
stuffer.
fucking ball like
And the
button
interception
twice.
earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for
I'm
the
looking at this dude
trifecta.
coming off
That's
the edge.
about
I'm
all he
fucking
needs,
hitting
and
the
he's
damn
gonna go
button.
for it.
I was just watching him come
There's
off the
Michael
edge.
Pilardi now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively? And now look at him go. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, throws. And he completes it to Cohen. A gain of 4 on the play. And that'll make it a second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like a throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a
fucking ball, man.
Escape, and he goes down.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
I threw the fucking ball. Okay, how fast he came off the block. I'm tapping the fucking button. I'll just do 99. How's my QB 99 and everything, but I can't fucking make a quick ass
try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Hey, Orbit, General West, now.
On 4th down, throws, and no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. You're out.
He's got his man. This is Tate. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 42 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel to make sure they get their security deposit back.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I'm going back to you.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a
10
one-sided
seconds for a
affair.
fucking play to happen. When you fucking lose, it's like, damn, can I just hurry up and hike the fucking ball?
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, he got a fucking flag now.
On 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. This is in the area where it might be coming back. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now a handoff looking right. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On 4th down, throws. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. And now this is going to be close.
Oh, there wasn't no first down?
The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Switch gears, switch gears. Hard. Squeeze, get in there.
Running it, Washington. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Watch twist. Lock it. Twist. Shift. Watch the shift. Check. Lucky.
Staying on the ground with Washington. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Let's go, baby.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.